Y'all, let's talk about this story. I'm going to give y'all my opinion. I need y'all's downtown in the chat. Look, GloRilla is a popular rapper. She's from Memphis, Tennessee. Her real name is Gloria Hallelujah Woods. She was born in 1999 and she started rapping when she was a teenager and she released her first mixtape back in 2019. She first became widely known in 2022 with her new single F and F Let's Go. Okay. That song helped her sign with Yo Gotti's label, Collective Music Group. She followed it up with hits like Tomorrow 2, featuring Cardi B, and Yeah Glow, all of which charted on the Billboard Hot 100. Her debut EP, Anyways, Life's Great, reached the Billboard 200 Top 15. Her debut studio album, Glorious, 2024, peaked a number 5 on the Billboard 200. She's been Grammy nominated and won awards like Best New Hip Hop Artist. Her style of influence is a mix of Southern hip hop, crunk, and trap. And she, of course, we all have found out she grew up in a large family with 10 siblings who were involved in her church choir. She, as a kid, and right now, honey, her sister is out in the street doing the most with the least. And I mean, when I say with the least, I mean, she's doing the most with the least. Let's talk about the rise and the sister's fall of GloRilla. A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, to my nieces and nephews, and all the y'all who have been here through the long. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for auntie advice. Sweet old. It's time for auntie advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for auntie advice. Welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. And if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. And to all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Y'all, look, I'm going to be honest straight out the gate. I don't know a lot about GloRilla at all. I've heard her music, I've seen her rise, and the sister at this point is trying to see her fall. Right now, let me tell y'all what's going on, what we about to get into, and all of that kind of stuff, right? GloRilla got this sister by the name of Victoria Scarface, who has publicly came out and accused GloRilla of not financially supporting her family despite her success in music. Her sister claims that their mother is still working a regular job and that GloRilla has helped her siblings hasn't helped her siblings financially like she should, according to her. She did an interview the other day, child, with TMZ and tried to articulate, as you heard the key word tried, to articulate why her sister owed him something. So at this point, you can't. Okay, I need to get through this before I get into my commentary because, like, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. And I just want to have a conversation with y'all, but y'all, I am trying to be calm because when I watched this girl today, I was like, the audacity of it. She doesn't even know the value, in my opinion, of money. This girl hustled, whether or not the sister helped her or whoever helped her. She hustled to get to where she is. The music industry is one of the hardest industries to get into. And the girl is trying to make it. She hasn't made it yet. She's just out there right now. But she hasn't made it. She hasn't made it to a status where she can even, in my opinion, probably even afford to pay for the same house she lives in. Okay, so she's dating a basketball player right now, everything looking golden, and that's how it's supposed to look. But to try to, but to go on social media and throw your sister under the bus and say that she owe you money because she making some, where does the responsibility of the parents weigh in? Now, I ain't trying. If you want me to drop the link, I will. Welcome, boo. Welcome. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me acknowledge my members. Hello there, Yazelle. Hi, sweetie pie. Glad that you here. Hey, sugar. Hey, sugar, sugar, sugar. Hello there, Caribbean gal. Who else is in here? I got my Yazelle. I got my sugar. Hey, Bren. Bren slept on in here. Hey, hey, boo. Did I get everybody? I think I did. Hey there, mama. Mama Mojo. Hey there, boo. I got my Caribbean gal. That was the first one I got. Okay. Her. Okay. I got calmed down. So GloRilla's parents years ago decided that they wanted to have 10 kids. And now that GloRilla got some money, GloRilla, hallelujah, got some money, it's her responsibility to take care of her parents and their kids. While we are looking at this girl raised to fame, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to repeat myself again. And as many times as I feel like I need to repeat myself, I'm going to repeat myself. While everything look gold, it's bronze at the best. You don't come out and make a whole bunch of money. You got crew you got to pay for, everything. You have to pay into your success. She's only been out there a couple of years. And everything that glitter ain't gold anyway. Most of the stuff that you see that these stars have or celebrities have is off of borrowed time and borrowed dimes. And all this sister can see is that her sister left out that neighborhood and that she is dating an athlete. But when it come down, honey, to writing checks, you ain't got that much money. A lot of the clothes that we see these celebrities wear, it doesn't even mean that you own the red bottoms you got on your feet. But the sister done took to social media to say that her mother still work at FedEx. I'm sorry, what? So is GloRilla's job to retire her mother? No, it would be a great gesture. It would be a great gesture to retire her mother and to bring her mother off of her job. But if the mother isn't ready for retirement, then what good does it mean to take the mother off her job? If the mother still has dependent children, and I'm saying if, because like I said at the beginning, I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know how ignorant she sounds, how she would go on TMZ and say that the sister owes them her life and to retire her mother and to take care of these children that her mother and father had makes me confused than a mother. I'm so confused by it. I've sat here and watched this today, and I was like, I've got to talk to my peeps about it because I know my peeps, you know, gonna want to talk about it. So we just gonna talk about it together. We're gonna go through this together as I learn some new things about who GloRilla is and who this sister is. Because from my understanding, allegedly she tried to shoot her sister, and now the sister owe her something. And just because you want the money, why throw the mother, make an excuse to throw the mother and the father under the bus? Did the mother even say she wanted to come off her job? Maybe she's happy working at FedEx. Maybe she's not ready to retire, because retirement is just not having the age and the time. It's about the mentality of not having anything to do, not having a structured life that you used to. Hell, she may not even want to be sitting up underneath all them kids. Retirement is a mindset. Staying at home and not having a job is a mindset, especially when you've been working long. I don't know how old the mother is, neither do I know how old the father is, but that's not the point. The point is that the sister is getting out here trying to pull on the hearts of the public to make it appear that this girl has done something wrong when she is the one out there making the money. This her money. This is her time. And you know what they say, what God got for you is for you. So do the sister not know that this is for her? This is her time under the sun? See, because the little song go a whole lot of way. What is the sister doing? She sat out there the other day. I saw her downtown on a TikTok, and I got some of the TikToks. I'm gonna pull some of the TikToks up. But she sat out there the other day and got it's an issue with $2,500. We'll get to that. But she sat out there the other day and got money, and the first thing she wanted to do was order food. Well, wait a minute. Can't you split that by 9? Shouldn't you be making sure that with that $2,500 that Tory Lane sent her while in jail, she couldn't take that $2,500 and divide that by her siblings? You asking her to do something that you didn't do yourself? Let's get into this motherfucking story, because I'm going to tell you right now, this is ridiculous. She should be embarrassed. And GloRilla, of course, gotta say something, because haters gonna hate. And one thing I know about a hater is that they participate. Haters participate when they see somebody bringing you down. They participate in the hate, because that's what they do. So people who jealous of her, don't like her, some people probably ain't never heard of her, they gonna get on the hate train because that's what they do. The people who know better oftentimes sit back and don't say nothing, because they read in the comments to see what everybody else is saying, to see if it's safe to go out there and defend the girl. But if I'm out there making my money, I don't care if I'm out there shaking my, laying on my back, or sending an astronaut up into space. That's my money. And whatever I choose to do with it is my business. But maybe if you got a motherfucking job and you had something else to do, other than looking like you sitting in a crack house, you would understand what it takes to go out there and labor for what it is that you want. This girl was sitting out there talking about, now we want the money so we can get the drugs. So you want to destroy other people's lives, in my opinion, with the money that you're going to get. And Tory Lanez need to mind his business. Let's get into this story. Because, see, I can already see I'm off the rip. I can already see that I'm ready to cuss somebody out when YouTube has already told me to stop. So I'm going to try my best to be as calm as possible. Y'all pray for me. I pray for y'all. Because when I saw this, I was like, the audacity of it. When people find themselves in a position to help their help, and if they don't want to help, oh well, pray for them. But most people will pray for your demise. They'll pray that you don't get anything, right? If you ain't padding their pocket. If she gives them this money, and I'm sure that this girl has helped out, right? Ain't none of my business one way or the other. What she did. Or what she do with her money. Because at the end of the day, I can't spend it. And like I said, the sister got money the other day. And the first thing she wanted to do was order food. And get something to smoke. Get a job. How about you get a life? Catch a crowd. Let me tell y'all more about this story. So she went on TMZ and she told them on TMZ, I ain't gonna play this stuff because they flags like I don't know what, that GloRilla has an obligation to break off a chunk of change for her family every now and then. But Scar says Glo's focused on paying the way for a few of her close friends while their mom busts her butt working at FedEx even after Glo claims she helped her parents retire. She put out a tweet saying, I'm done with this. Keep making her feel like she's right. I don't give a F about what nobody has to say. Evidently, you do you out there on social media. We all struggle in that house. So for you to make it out and forget us is diabolical. No, for her to make it out and you think that it's an obligation that you make it out or for her back when you don't even know the value of money and you see that you want to take it and flip it in the street. You want to flip it in the street. They asked Scarface for a dollar amount to fix things up between her and her sister. She listed a much lower figure than expected, which to a millionaire like GloRilla wouldn't even break the. They asked her. Scarface went off on GloRilla on Facebook Wednesday, challenging her sister for not taking care of the fam. Scar claimed she recently had to cover $1,800 of her mother's rent herself. Okay, if you still in the house, cover the rent. If you need a house, cover the rent. So that means that you ain't doing it out of the love for your mother. You doing it so you can point the finger at somebody else that ain't doing it. Where's the brothers? Where's the other brothers and sisters? Why they can't retire the mother? And I ain't trying to drag the mother. I'm just asking for a fucking friend. GloRilla posted, um, responded to the accusations by posting screenshots Wednesday of a text conversation with someone who appeared to be her mother on Instagram, including, when I become a millionaire, I got you. Meanwhile, I'll prayerfully keep you in God's hands continually. Scarface reposted the screenshot on Instagram and questioned whether the texts are legit. Like, for real? They asked her If she had I believe they asked her, the question that they asked her was, if she had $2.5 million, how much of it would you want? Y'all, did she say 1,200? Did she say 1,200 or 20? Like pennies on a dollar. So she doesn't even know the value of money herself, but she out here on social media dragging her sister. She only asked for $2,500 out of 2.5 million. She sends out a text message. I really go live and expose y'all favorite rapper. Same mom, same dad, 10 siblings. Y'all think she is upright ass person when she really ain't FWU since we got on, and I'm constantly getting acknowledgments for being her sister, and she ain't F with you at all. Gloria Woods, call my bluff. It's been 4 years. Why the media haven't seen your siblings? Because you ignorant. And what relevance do you have? I'm out here doing my thing. A lot of people out there doing their thing. Most people don't show their families because they want to maintain their privacy. And then when the siblings show themselves, and I'm talking about her, not mine or anybody else's, I'm talking about Scarface, you a whole ass. You a whole ass. And an embarrassment. Now, after she went out there on TikTok and talked all that trash, now she's scared. Now she don't know whether or not she should have did what she did. Why did she think about that before? Let me show y'all. I mean, you talking about ignorant. No, I want to hold on before I show that one. Hold on. Let me pull this one up real quick. Hold on, y'all. Oh, ignorant, dumb. You can't, and see, that's the thing about that crab in the barrel mentality. You can't have nothing around some people. You can't have nothing. You can't do nothing. Nothing. Hold on. Oh, ignorant sow. Hold on. I took snapshots of them because y'all know I ain't the best, right? Y'all know I'm an old lady. Okay, so just bear with me. I found this on. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to it. Her old ignorant sow. Let me see if this is one. This is one. Hold on, y'all. Just ignorant. This the kind of stuff that just make you just. This the. This is.
I ain't doing it. Not today. I'm gonna let them have it. No, bitch, we gonna have it. We gonna have it. Ho. I
Now you want to give somebody something and they sit up there, they're your family member and they come out and call you a hoe. And I owe you what? $5 for every hoe you call me, $5 for every B you call me, $5 for every you be walking away with $25. Who does this? Let this continue. Like I don't know why. Because if you think I don't want to cuss this girl from the rooter to the tutor,
kind of like music just a little bit. Bitch, you wanna come for me. Fuck.
Now, mind you, the rumor is out there that she's already pulled the gun out on her sister.
Made my motherfucking sugar low. I ain't got nothing to drink. Shit.
Look at her. A mess. And all she do is cuss.
Damn, I need some candy or some shit.
Look at the hate.
I goddamn check my motherfucking sugar. Now,
See, she cussing too much in this one. Let me find another one where she ain't cussing as much, if I can. Let me bring this one up. Hold on, y'all. Y'all bear with me, because we just having a conversation today. Okay? Let me. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And give me y'all comments downtown in the comment section.
Story, and now we know the truth about GloRilla's sister. I guess Finesse 2 times was right this time. So he ended up going off on GloRilla's sister. And he ended up giving her advice on how to get the bag. Because he feel GloRilla's sister don't got the talent to get money. He also said someone need to tell her to be quiet, and he was actually right. Because she came on the internet and said GloRilla is obligated to help her family out who is struggling. She goes on to say that GloRilla didn't buy her mama a house or nothing when she got rich. She also said GloRilla left her broke and hungry. It was so bad that she almost ate a roach. And then she goes on to say, y'all don't understand how embarrassing it is when you go to the club and they be like, oh yeah, that's GloRilla's sister. Then you gotta go back to a Malibu. First of all, shorty, if you broke, you should not be in the club. That's on you right there. And she said for all the people that said GloRilla don't owe her anything, y'all don't know about how she took her hot and spicy McChicken.
She petty over a hot and spicy $1.99 sandwich from McDonald's. You just want to be ignorant. You just want the attention. And why it's out there and it's hot, everybody gonna be looking. But really don't nobody care. That's the sad part about it. Don't nobody really care. Now let's look at this. This is what really made me mad. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. She think it's cute, but don't nobody really care. That's the bad part about it. Nobody really cares. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Is it up in stock? It's up in stock. Okay.
bitch. I'm feeling good. Shout out Tory Lanez. Free him. I feel good. It ain't the only revenue I got today.
That ain't the only revenue I got today. How much did you make sure you paid your mother off? Did you make sure that your mother got a piece of it so she be one more step closer to not working at FedEx? What about your brothers and sisters? Did you break them off anything off the 2,500? You know how quick $2,500 goes?
Nigga, I started to go eat some shrimp. Nigga, I feel so good. I ordered a DoorDash.
Did the DoorDash have stops at everybody's house? Since GloRilla is responsible for taking care of all of the other brothers and sisters, why ain't you? What did you do for them? Oops, that's your 2,500, right? Right? Let me say it with my whole chest. That's your money, right? Tory Lane sent you that $2,500. So now you feel good and now you about to go get you some food. You didn't order DoorDash. Absolutely. That's all she want. And her mother and her sister, she wanted her sister to look bad. Why? What God got for her is for her, and what God got for her is for her. She decides that she want to make her money according to her by flipping some money in the street. Ain't nobody gave that girl GloRilla anything that she ain't worked for. But let's keep looking.
And tipped them. Please, y'all, keep making me the topic. I love it when I see a hating ass bitch sharing some shit about me. I love it.
That's your whole goal.
Please. Please. Mouth Tory Lanez, man. Mouth motherfucking Tory Lanez. Shout out Tory Lanez, man. Mouth Tory Lanez. Finesse, we gonna get back. I need Mouth Tory Lanez.
Now she got music playing, so let me mute it. So y'all can see how ignorant she is.
With you, Tory. Don't find me for shoes, my nigga.
Look at that. She's celebrating Tory Lanez because he gave her $2,500. You gonna sell your sister out for $2,500. And you first thing you think is the order from DoorDash. I guarantee you the people that's in that house with her right now, because she was in the house with some people, I bet you fed them. I bet you didn't make sure your other brothers and sisters wasn't sitting somewhere in roaches and eating roaches. You fed everybody that was up in that house when you got your cash out from Tory Lanez. And you would sell your sister out for this. Because your sister ain't supposed to have nothing. And the thing about it is when you start giving people money, they're going to always want money. Because today's favors becomes tomorrow's obligations. And if you don't remember nothing else I said in this video, that is the truth, and you will find it out every day. Today's favors are tomorrow's obligations. What you do today, let me make it simple. Can you do me a favor and send me a cash app, a Zelle? Give me something from the store. It's a favor today. But then after a while, it'll become an obligation, because if you do that one thing without a stipulation on it, without a cease and desist date, they will ask you over and over and over and over and over. Therefore, it has created an obligation. And when you go at the end of the year and look through your Cash App and your Zelle receipts, you really see how much of an obligation it had become. It's probably, it will build up till it probably be more than your last year. So if you ain't got it for the obligation period, the contract that you signing, I ain't got it. Not that I don't have it, I just don't have it to give. There you go. There you go. Somebody put that in the comment section for me. I don't have it to give. Because you don't ever want to curse your streams of income. You don't want to curse your own money. So you don't want to say you ain't got it because, right, that's a lie. And you get whatever you say out your mouth. But you can easily say, I ain't got it to give. Therefore, it doesn't become an obligation. When you sign that daggone contract with T-Mobile, Verizon, Comcast, Xfinity, whoever you got, Washington Gas and Electric, Pepco, that's an obligation. So you know you got to do that. Well, that's what some people will become to you, a bill. And they don't even come on the same time period. Okay? They don't even come on the same time period. They may come at the beginning of the month with the bullshit. They may come in the middle of the month with the bullshit or at the end. They don't even have a schedule that they stay on. They call you in the midnight hour while you sitting on your good old job, inconvenienced out you because now you got an obligation that you got to feel. I don't have it to give. I got it, but I don't have it to give. Because what you're not going to do is make me curse my own finances with my own mouth. I ain't got it to give to you. This girl thinks that she is entitled to her sister's money. And now she's out there in the street talking for all the siblings. She's not just talking for herself, she's talking for everybody. Bitch, I don't need you to talk for me. I don't have no problem with my sister. Maybe my sister did break me something off. Maybe she gave me a ring or something. Maybe I don't want her money. Maybe I want to make my own money and want to stand up on my own 2 feet. And maybe I just want to be able to celebrate my sister and be able to smile and sit at the Thanksgiving dinner with her. Maybe I just want to be able to continue to have a relationship and money makes stuff a little, sticky. Because to whom much is given, much is required. Is a sister pitching in when she got to pay for studio time? Are you putting the money in to get to? Are you making any deposits in order to get a withdrawal? Or are you just running around town using your sister's name to get in somewhere free or get a free hot dog or extra tartar sauce on your McDonald's fish fillet? Fuck out of here with that bull. Nobody owe this girl nothing. You here today, but you're going to be gone tomorrow. Nobody's going to remember you. Neither are they going to care. And GloRilla's still going to make her paper. Everybody got a grift, but don't want to get out here and work. You need to be taking your popularity right now. Do you got a backup plan to keep them people coming to you? Because eventually ain't nobody going to give up what you saying. You should have came out here on social media, went viral, and then had a whole plan on how to stay relevant. You'll be gone as quick as a piece of molded bread. Old and cold and stale. Won't nobody care next week about what GloRilla doing with or without her money. And then you have the audacity to talk about her dating a basketball player. That ain't her money. I don't care who she dating. Who does that? What you saying, beautiful T? To someone else, $2,400 might be big money. I don't think that I've advertised, I've had it. People might scheme to get it because now you're the one with the money. Is she going to make up the half Uncle Sam took off the top? Yeah, because if she got a cash app, she got to pay taxes on it. I've just seen a video of GloRilla's sister getting beat up. Good for her. You don't do that to your fam. You don't have no loyalty. But that's what money will do, or the lack thereof. Because people that got their own money, they ain't running after yours. They not pocket pinching and watching your pocket watching. You have nothing. You can't even have success now. And I just don't understand why it's her response. And you grown, y'all, that's the win. Let me show this one. Because now she been out here talking all this trash. But look where her mindset is now. This where her mind at now.
She probably gonna sacrifice me.
Now you can see the feel. She probably gonna sacrifice me.
Look this way, bitch. I told you don't go live. I told you not to do this shit neither, but shit, you probably already is sacrificing that.
Probably hit Illuminati. Yeah, Illuminati. Yeah, the bitch still in Memphis. It ain't hard to find her. She look just like me. She probably gonna sacrifice my ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Now she talk about being sacrificed by the Illuminati.
She gonna call your God.
But if I get fuck God.
Then
Now she talking about F. Gotti.
he gonna call Jay-Z and he gonna put the word in.
Damn, y'all think this shit for real?
Yeah.
I'm about to go everywhere with a ski on.
The ignorance is oozing out of her. Y'all go get a job. Matter of fact, get to. Because we don't know when the last time you worked. Go and get you a job. And take care of yourself. Don't nobody owe you nothing. You ain't even owe the air you breathe. At any time, that can be cut off. The audacity of you to have such inner hate, in my opinion, and inner turmoil that you would tear your sister down like this over $2,500. And for you, you think that's a lot. So you don't even understand the mindset and the mentality that your sister had to get out that same mentality that $2,500 is a lot of money. And then after I give it to you, what you gonna do? She said in another video, she gonna flip it. She's gonna flip it. She said, we gonna flip that for the drugs. Let me see if I got that one. Let me see if I got that one. Let's see it. Hold on. Oh, ignorant sound. And that's the thing about it, T-Dub. She will because she don't have a plan. Why she not making her own money? Why isn't it her responsibility to take care of her mother? I don't understand why it's one person's role to do it. GloRilla, responded back to her sister, I wouldn't have said nothing. There's nothing to see here. But somebody who, in my opinion, is grifting for money. When she sat there and said that she got the money, but she had more that she received, I was done with her then. I was done with her. Because now you got people who sympathetic to stuff like that really believing that GloRilla is wrong. And you don't know what bills she got to pay off the top. Show business ain't what you think it is. You got to pay for that studio time. You got to pay everybody that's out there on that concert with you. You think your Gotti ain't writing it? Come on now. That just means that the sister doesn't even. I don't think she's funny. I don't think she's fun. I don't think anything that she is saying is funny. Because if it was your family, would it be funny? Everything ain't a joke. When we put our feet in somebody else's shoes, you would not want your siblings, not a one, a niece, a nephew, a sibling, a cousin, a girlfriend you went to high school with, coming out and saying this stuff about you. What's funny about this? Ignorance isn't funny. It's not funny. Ain't a thing she said funny. She got the mother thrown under the bus, the father thrown under the bus, everybody thrown under the bus. Embarrassment of the siblings, backlash when they ain't nothing. Was funny. I wasn't referring to your comment, Eugenia, but let me see what you said. I wasn't referring to your comment, but let's see what you said. I wasn't referring to Eugene as funny, but her comment, but okay. All right. Ain't nothing funny about what she said. It's not cute. And if she wants to be a magician or she wants to be a comedian, there's another way for her to ask her sister to hook her up. Because she possibly hooked me up. But she's, in my opinion, so ignorant that she would use her family as her skid and drag the dogs out of her family. At what cost? Did the mother come out and say anything? What did the father say? Does everybody need to know her mother work at FedEx? Ain't nothing cute or funny about what she said. Because I would never want my family to do that to me. Thinking I got something. You don't know, you can't pocket watch. The audacity to watch somebody else's pocket. What you think they making. You can't be trusted to work in the business because you'll throw me under the bus in front of everybody on the side. You'll have my name in the mud with every cameraman, every grip man, everybody that got to put the stuff up there because you funny, because you're funny, to tear somebody's reputation down? What kind of joke she gonna have if she ain't being negative? Because if if she was funny like that, we'd have been seeing her. We'd have been seeing her. Make a way for herself. There's a way that she could have worked with her sister to try to profit. Can you hook me up with somebody? Do you got an inroad to Eddie Murphy or any comedy clubs? Because I'm a funny mother. So let me get up there and be funny. And then you don't know whether or not she's funny under drugs, under drugs, or is that just like, is she high? Is she under the influence, or can she do that naturally? If she ain't being negative, can she be positive? She got anything that's going to enlighten somebody? She looked like she was tweaking to me. That's just my opinion. I ain't saying she was. I'm saying that's what it looked like to me. That ain't funny. And no, Eugene, I wasn't talking about your comment. I didn't even see it. I saw somebody else's comment, but I wasn't going to call them out. I agree. She was a handout, not a hand up. And then she want to talk for everybody else. Don't talk for me. I truly believe that what God got for me is for me. I'm glad I don't have no hating family that'll throw me under the bus and drag my, because I'm out here on YouTube and been out here for almost 10 years, I think. I'm glad I don't have that kind of family that will come out here and do some shit like that. And at the end of the day, the people that don't like GloRilla for whatever reason, they don't love the sister either. She just a vessel for them to have hateful comments in the comment section. That's it, and that's all. She ain't got else going on. She's ignorant. And now all her business gonna be in the street. Because now they pulling up her police records and stuff. So I guess we probably should get a good key off of that. And the thing about it is, if her parents had 10 kids, those dead 10 kids now grow GloRilla's. If she ain't gonna give that money out of her heart, don't try to make her feel obligated to do anything, because you don't even get blessings off of that, y'all. And if y'all want the scripture on that, y'all let me know, because I'll drop it down in the chat. You don't get anything if your heart ain't in it, if you ain't doing it for the right purposes. You don't get nothing forgiven. Don't even know the value of money. The sister getting 22.5 million and all you want is 2,500. The That's one thing that I liked about what is his name? Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders said he don't give people money like that in his family. Because you want to be able to sit down with them. You want to be able to have a relationship with them that's just family and it ain't about the exchange of money, goods, and services. Because when I walk in Target, I pay for what Target say I got to pay. If Target say, well, no, let me not use Target because we ain't supposed to be in it. Let's say Walmart. If I don't have the money, I'm going to beef with Walmart about it. My grandmother used to shop here. My grandmother's grandmother, my aunts, my uncles, and all that. Y'all owe me. We didn't already pay for Walmart. Go up in them and beef with them about it. Go beef with them, not your family. So it just proves that the sister ain't really family and probably had a hatred and a jealousy towards her for a long time. Get a mother job. Get a job. Because don't nobody owe you nothing. Good night, everybody. Let me know what y'all think downtown in the comments section. Bye.